that's on Detroit's west side. Priya Mann is at the scene. Priya, I know there were a lot of children at that party. Any children among the victims that we know of?
Steve, Sandra, no child was injured, and that is a miracle. According to Assistant Chief Dolan, 7 men, 3 women were shot. Just take a look behind me, a very active scene right now. Detroit police are searching for any evidence that may help them find the shooter or shooters. And you see that red car over there? Well, there is extensive damage to the windshield. Nobody here telling police who was inside that vehicle, where they went. Police believe that whoever was inside that vehicle was severely injured. That is just one of the challenges facing Detroit police at this hour.
Our Priya Mann just caught up with them. Priya?
Devin, we just spoke to them moments ago. Omarian's biological mother and father first thanking police and thanking the hundreds of volunteers who helped look for their son. They tell me that they are devastated, that they never gave up hope that their son would be found alive. And now begins a very difficult chapter as they begin telling Omarian's siblings the tragic news.
Priya, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, Ruth, sources telling me just moments ago, Chelsea Bruck's family was notified of the discovery of a body here. Now, they will not confirm whether that is of Chelsea Bruck, but just take a look at the scene right now, growing by the moment. Monroe County deputies are leading this investigation. As you mentioned, the state police crime lab is here. Sources telling me the body was discovered late this afternoon, just a quarter-mile away from where we're standing right now. The body was found in a residential area in heavy brush and also in a wooded area.
Priya Mann is there live, and Priya, such a heartbreaking story.
And this is a father who's now bracing for a devastating Father's Day. Eric Stover says his son wasn't a very strong swimmer, but never had a problem at this beach before. The boy's mother was with her 2 other children at a different part in the park when Eric Stover Jr. and his uncle decided to go for a swim. Eric Stover Jr. never made it and was pronounced dead at this hospital in Monroe.
I think he could just wake right back up. And I'm praying, and I pray to God he will wake up and fight through it.
Eric Stover was in Farmington Hills when the mother of his children called him in a panic,
saying that my son went under and she's trying to find him.
11-year-old Eric Stover Jr. had gone to Sterling State Park with his mother, 2 younger sisters, and their uncle. Eric Jr. and his uncle Alex decided to go for a swim. Within minutes, they both started struggling in the current.
I tried to help him. I tried to push him towards the shore, and I went under again. And I came back up, and I was by the shore, and he was far out. I just started screaming for help, and then people ran over, and they tried to help him, but they couldn't find him.
Alex Lizinus, still wearing the clothes he had on at the time, says he tried desperately to save his nephew.
I just wanted to help him, and I couldn't. From swimming against the tide, my body went tired, and I couldn't.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Marine and Aviation units searched the area along the shores of Lake Erie. The dive team found Eric Jr. 25 yards from the shoreline in just 4 feet of water.
I wanted to try to get on the boat and help him, but I was just going to be in the way, and I honestly didn't know what to do. I just sat there and I cried, and I hoped for the best.
Eric Jr. just graduated from 5th grade. His family stunned at the sudden and unexpected loss of a shy and caring little boy.
Watch your kids closely. Be careful. Anything could happen.
And there was a massive response to rescue this little boy. Frenchtown Township Fire Department, State Police, Michigan DNR, and the U.S. Coast Guard were all involved in this search. The family, who's from Warren, are asking for help with funeral arrangements. We'll have that information up on our website on clickondetroit.com. Reporting live, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4. This league has been together since 1985. Show 'em, ladies. The Friday Night Women are letting me join their league for the night, but they haven't seen me bowl before. Let's give it a shot. This is what the game is all about. Every week, the Friday Night Women practice here at Clover Lanes. Tomorrow, that tradition will end.
We've kind of grew up with each other here. We've learned the lanes, and this is our outing, and we have fun doing this.
Open since 1962, Clover Lanes in Livonia is a landmark. When it first opened, that unique design seemed futuristic. It's faded over the decades, but still kept its charm.
All that wood was harvested from the UP, and all of those beams were hand-hewn and laminated in our west parking lot back in 1961-62.
These days, with fewer people bowling, Clover Lanes isn't making as much as it used to. 28 people will lose their jobs. The building is in the process of being sold to a developer known for making hotels.
The landscape has changed so much around, but at least this, you can drive by, you see the sign, and you feel that sense still that something's intact,
When Dana Save told his daughter, she asked him to pick her up from college to play one last game.
I always thought that this was like one of the coolest buildings because of the ceiling and everything, so yeah, lots of memories here.
After more than 35 years bowling at Clover Lanes, he's saying goodbye.
There's only a handful of places that actually meant something, as a child growing up, and this was one of them. So to have another one fall by the wayside, it just feels that something else is lost,
And on its last day, Clover Lanes will be holding two special raffles, one to raise money for the people who've lost their jobs, and the other to pick the person who will bowl here for the very last time. Reporting from Livonia, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.